Trial, where we have 7 comedians, 3 comic judges, the host, myself, comedian Muffy, and 3 comic contestants who will be competing to win and advance to the next Comics on Trial. So I introduce myself, I'm comedian Muffy, and we have Judge Tanya Lewis. Say hello, Tanya.
Hello, Tanya.
Hello, Tanya. We have Judge Joelle Charles. Say hello, Joelle.
Hello, everyone. This is my real hair.
I thought so. I thought it was. And we have Judge Jonathan Liebman. Say hello, Judge Jonathan Liebman.
I'm also wearing Joelle's hair. Good evening.
Yes. So I'm going to first play the video, and then at the end, we're going to vote on each contestant as funny or not funny.
Okay.
Comics who are not funny are then going to be sentenced.
Okay.
So you guys have to decide on a winner who will receive a prize. And then the not funny comedians must have some funny sentences. Any questions before we begin?
That sounds like a good justice system to me.
Yeah, have your fate decided by 3 comedians, right?
With their natural hairs on.
With their natural hair.
I plead the 5th.
All right, let's get started. Our first contestant is Zulfika Manzi. And then I'm going to introduce them. And then next we have Sandy Bernstein and then Brian Bouchette.
You know, my name Zul is obviously, very different, stuff like that. And, during my time in public school, it was always bad for me during class attendance. You guys don't understand the struggle. Let me show you exactly what used to go down. Like, this is the teacher, right? All right, good morning, students. Let's get started by reading the class attendance. I hate this job. All right, Jack. All right, hello, Jack. Emily. All right, hello, Emily. This is gonna be a tough one. Okay. I'm here. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. May you please pronounce your name again? This is the 100th day of school, Mrs. McCruss. My first name is Zulfika. Well, good morning, Zabumafu.
Okay, all right. What are the first impressions, judges?
Wow.
He must have practiced with a lot of marbles.
What do you mean?
Till this day, I don't understand why he's wearing corduroy.
Yeah,
It does look-
Taylor.
It does look like my 3rd grade outfit. Yeah. Yeah.
I bet you when he first put that sweater on, he was just like, you know what? I look good. Oh, yeah.
Judge Jonathan, what were you saying?
I think he was trying out for High School Musical.
Listen, they already have one black guy on there. That's enough, man. Come on, Zulfika.
I don't know. I think it's so funny.
I think it's a funny joke. I think he's got a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
think
know
it's funny.
about his wardrobe, though.
Yes. That's the only thing I can make fun of. I can make fun of his wardrobe, but the comedy is spot on.
He's a character, for sure.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He's from Massachusetts. He's
Nice. Okay.
not,
Well, you should have said that first. I don't know.
not originally. His family's not from Massachusetts originally, but that's where he resides now. All right. So anything else? Any other thoughts? We'll move on to Sandy.
Okay.
Oh, let's move on to Sandy.
I am a woman of a certain age. My eyesight's getting worse. I'm more easily confused. Tonight, before I left the house, I'm brushing my teeth and I'm like, oh, this tastes like crap. I look down. It's preparation H. Yeah, I'm brushing my teeth with hemorrhoid cream. So now my gum line's receding, but my ass is minty fresh. Oh, so speaking of my ass, I went out and I bought myself a pair of thong panties. No, big mistake, big mistake. Because my white ass in that thong looked like a head of cauliflower wearing a rubber band. Yeah, I threw those drawers in the trash.
Okay, I can relate.
To the preparation H or the thumb?
No comment.
That's the real question right there.
I'm glad I buy diced cauliflower.
Well, what do you think, judges? What's your first thoughts?
Makes me never want to have vegetables again.
That's funny.
I
Either,
never look at a thong the same way ever again.
either way, she's foaming.
Now, this is a clean show, Judge Jonathan, so keep it clean.
It's a matter of interpretation.
Yes, your MC just has to remind you.
It's up to
It's
everybody
a
else.
clean show. Why is she talking about a dirty butt? I don't know.
Exactly. You know.
I know.
I was just thinking, what if she had false teeth? She would have been using denture cream. Or Polydent.
Oh, Tanya, Judge Tanya, you're making a funny face.
Oh, that's just my face. All right.
At least it's not preparation H.
Give it some serious thought.
I
I like the way it started out. I feel like the material fizzled out towards the end. So.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that you know, she should have wrote more with it. You know, maybe there's more to it than that. You know, maybe it was more to the story. But it was just like, it just seemed like she was just hitting you with the jokes and not really making you feel what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a hard judge today. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Now, Jonathan, did you have any problem with the logic of the jokes?
No, not at all. You know, maybe she should have saved the better part of the joke for last.
Yes. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my sense of it. They're both funny, but she told the funnier of the two first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else? Or you guys want to move on to Brian?
Yes.
All right. We'll move on to Brian.
The other thing is, I go through 4 years of Italian and I realize none of my relatives even speak Italian. They're just from Long Island. That's it. I don't know, is anyone, who's here from Long Island? Thank you. I'm sorry. There's two types of Long Islanders, for those who don't know. Those that are Italian and those that think they are. My family is the latter on that. My mom is not Italian, but she does this fun thing where she likes to just add Italian accents to Italian words. I was talking to her the other day and she goes, well, Brian, I had a really good day. I went to the store, I got some milk, I got some eggs, I got some mozzarella, you know, and I got some cereal and I got some prosciutto. And do you know they were having a sale on some parmigiano, reggiano, gemma gigiano, django and chain, I'm like, Mom, you're from Michigan. You can't do this, all right? They don't have Italian people there. They have Kid Rock and Eminem. You can't do this. All right, thank you very much, guys. I'm Brian Boucher.
Tanya, Judge Tanya, something in your eye, or you're laughing?
No, I don't know if that's laughter or tears.
Oh!
It's Parmesan.
More wanted some pasta, some meatballs after that set, you know?
Yeah, he made me hungry too. I'm kind of sad about that.
It's a little weak. He's a little confused. Is his family from Long Island or Michigan? I'm kind of confused there.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought to myself, like, where are you really from? Because I thought this was Long Island this whole time, and now he's talking about Michigan, the dead state.
Dead state?
I said the
That
dead
state
state.
that causes all that trouble.
Oh yeah.
The water problems there in Michigan.
I don't know,
Water problem, car problems, just life is not good.
For me, it's too many comedians from Long Island. Way too many of them. I think he would have been more credible if he really looked like an Italian doing all that. Get really emotional into it,
He looks like my tax guy. That's what he looks like, you know.
He looks like
Well,
the
if he's from Michigan, he'd be serving you Grosse Point clams.
clams in Michigan? No, there's no oceans. Oh my God.
It's from Boston, right?
No, Brian's from New.
Michigan, right?
No, wait, no.
Well, he said that his
Long
mother's
Island.
from Michigan.
Mother's from Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So that means he's dead inside too.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, poor Brian.
He sunk like the Edmund Fitzgerald, huh?
Oh, meaning that his act sunk? Is that what you're saying?
Ooh.
I didn't say it.
I thought it. You read my mind.
So, do judges, let's
Isn't that obvious?
have you debate about who should be the winner of Comics on Trial?
So who wants to go first? Oh, go ahead.
Well, is the jury verdict in? I like to blame someone else.
I mean, it seemed like we liked what's his name? Zool. We'll call him Zool, like more than anybody else. We just hated his outfit. That was it, you know. And plus, he's from Massachusetts, so we're just like, okay.
Yeah.
What do you think, John?
I would still go with Sandy.
You would go with Sandy? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she had the more consistent of the laugh.
Okay.
You know.
Pearl, you have to break the tie. Or are you gonna pick the other guy?
Oh, well, maybe if I get a fresh home cooked meal, I might. But
Listen, hello.
I think I'm going to have to concur with you. The first comedian who I kind of feel like his grade school teacher, and
Yes.
can't remember how to pronounce his name. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would say there's some funny bits.
Yeah. There you go.
Wow. Okay.
Hey.
Wow. So Zulfika is the winner. He gets to advance to the next level. Yay! I know. I love all of them, but he's really cool.
No, I would say this though. All of them were great. But Zulfika is the winner. I would say
Oh.
that.
Joel Charles. Judge Joel Charles is putting down the hammer. Okay. So that means that we have two not funny comedians that now need to be sentenced.
Okay. What's the second comedian's name?
Sandy.
Andy Bernstein.
Okay, so I sentenced Sandy to wear thongs for the rest of her life. That is her sentence. Cauliflower all day long.
She could appeal that as cruel and unusual punishment.
It's gonna need a good lawyer.
Yes, she
You
is.
know, we're now in, we have a lot of people getting away with things lately, and, a little bit more leniency may be, in order here, like maybe really brushing your teeth for a week with Preparation H.
So she really has to do that and film it, right? Or what do you think? I'm not doing that.
Hey, this ain't no candid camera.
We'll just have to believe her.
We can see it by receding gum lines, right?
Oh,
But at least
I
her
don't
ass is minty fresh.
we're
Yeah.
asking. But how do you know? Like, how do you really know? I guess we will never know. The jury can remain out on that one. We'll never know.
Wait, but the Preparation H will shrink the cauliflower.
Maybe.
So she didn't look that bad in the thong, Consider the possibilities.
We never know. Tanya, what do you think about that sentence to wear a thong?
Oh, gosh, even on those heavy flow days, huh? That's a tough one. I don't know if I.
Man, come up with the sentencing. Not sure if that's.
This is why it's called punishment, guys. Do you see the Bill Clinton? Punishment.
Well, Tanya, you're a judge. What do you think? You're also a judge. What do you think?
Well, I think I'd be a little more lenient. I mean, she has gargled with Preparation H, so so she's kind of done some of the damage to herself already. I can agree with the thong, but I wouldn't say for the rest of her life. Maybe just every other Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
We can live with that.
I could live with that too. I concur.
All right, so what's the official sentencing? That Sandy needs to wear a thong every other Tuesday and Thursday? Every Thursday or what?
Every other
Tuesday and
Tuesday and Thursday.
She's gonna need a
Sometime-
calendar to like write this down.
Yes, that's part of the punishment.
I can't even keep it straight. Oh my God. All right, so sentence, thong wearing days ahead, Sandy.
There you go.
All
Best
right,
of luck.
what?
Is that best of luck?
It's no fun wearing a thong all the time. So I'm glad we gave her a little bit of a break. So let's move on to Brian. What do you think about his sentence?
Brian, I sentence him to go live in Michigan for the rest of his life.
That's funny.
That's your sentence, sir.
Oh,
And I don't want to hear about
that's
any leniency or anything like that. He needs to stay in Michigan.
I was going to say he shouldn't be confined to Long Island for the rest of his life.
Oh no, you're being cruel. You're being very cruel now.
That's funny. Tanya, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you on the Michigan thing, but I want to add a little something else that he has to spend time with a real Italian family before maybe learn how to cook.
Wow. Okay. All right. So how long? You know, sentence. You have to what? A year, 2 years? Oh, that's it. The rest of his life. And
Life.
wow.
Oh,
Life in
God, that's,
Michigan. Wow. That's wow.
he is a young man.
He is
That's
a
a
young.
long
Okay,
time.
you know, I'm sorry. Not
Yeah.
99 years. There we go.
Oh.
Give him a little hope. As long as he eats the cauliflower, he'll be fine. He can live that long.
Judge Jonathan, what do you think?
Well, he should travel with a lot of, with Gallo wine by the jug, because that is a staple
Oh
of
God.
Italians. And
All right, so he is sentenced to life, 99 years in Michigan, and some of that sentence has to be living with an Italian family where he learns how to cook.
Yes. There we go.
There's not much Italian food in Michigan, but okay, maybe he can
Not at
open
all.
a restaurant. Maybe he can open a restaurant. I don't know.
Just empty factories. That's it. That's all you have in Michigan.
learn how to cook Italian wedding soup.
Learn how to cook Italian wedding soon. Oh, wow. Well, okay, so we have a winner and we have 2 sentences, and I think that's it. Like,
Right.
wow, thank you so much for being part of our first Comics on Trial.
Of course.
Everyone, it's comedian Muffy. The reaction to the first Comics on Trial was so awesome. It was so much fun. Everybody who's watched it has enjoyed it, except a couple of people have asked me, what did Brian and Sandy think of their sentences? What did they like the sentences that they received? So I reached out to them and we filmed this next segment. I hope you enjoy it. So I'm here with Sandy Bernstein and Brian Boucher, who were given some sentences from our Comics on Trial, our first Comics on Trial. And the purpose of this, we want to get your reaction and think, I'd like to know what you think about those sentences. We're going to start with Sandy. So you watched the show, right?
Yes, I did.
And we sentenced you at first. The judges, Judge Joel Lewis said he sentenced you to wear thongs for the rest of your life.
Oh man, I mean, what a tough judge. He makes Judge Judy look like Mr. Rogers.
He makes Judge Judy look like Mr. Rogers. That's good, because then I tried to appeal to the woman side with the
Yes,
Judge
thank you.
Lewis, and I said, do you think that's a lot? And she made a funny comment about the heavy flow days, and so the sentence ended up being wearing a thong. I don't know if it's every Tuesday or every Thursday. I said, you're gonna have to get a calendar, and they said that was part of the sentencing.
Yes, it was every other Tuesday and Thursday. I have to thank Tanya for advocating for relaxing my sentencing, and also for mentioning the heavy flow days. I mean, comedian Muffy, look at me. My Aunt Flo left town many moons ago. I mean, for me, a heavy flow day is a bladder control issue. And let me tell you, poise pads and thongs do not mix.
Wow. Okay. So you were kind of upset with Judge Joel with the first sentence. Like, he doesn't know, right? That's what I.
Right. He has no clue. I mean, I'd like to see him wear a thong.
There you go. That could be his sentence.
Yeah, I think he should be a competing comic. I'd be happy to be a judge.
If he doesn't win, you could sentence him to wear a thong, right? Maybe
Right.
he could put it on his head or
Or a Speedo. But as far as John, I was happy that John at least voted for me, and he was saying something about me brushing my teeth with Polygrip.
yes.
And actually, you know, it reminds me of the time that I confused the Polygrip with the Vagisil, and talk about a sticky situation. I'm sorry, I know this is supposed to be clean, so I won't talk about it anymore.
That's
My
fine.
lips are sealed.
Ooh, Brian, you catching all this? The double innuendos? I know you are.
I'm catching it. I'm not going to acknowledge it because, again, clean show, but, you
That's
know,
a clean show.
I'll just leave it in here.
Really? So anyway, I still think that having to wear a thong every other Tuesday and Thursday, I still think that's a bit harsh. I think that given my cognitive challenges, that I would like to appeal for leniency and propose that my sentence be changed to keeping the Polygrip and the Vagisil next to one another in the medicine cabinet. And that way, if I mess up, I am self-punishing.
Wow.
But that is
Brian,
my-
what do you think?
That is my
Wow.
alternative
You
suggestion.
know, I'm all for that, but then again, we're in the same boat here. So we got my appeal in just a couple minutes. So
Yeah. I mean, I think I got off easier than you did, Brian. I really did. No.
we'll get to that.
Okay.
All right, so you're counter proposing your sentence.
Yes.
That you have these two items, and then you're saying you have cognitive disabilities or you're cognitively challenged?
Yes, you know, MCI, mild cognitive impairment, you know, and CRS, can't remember stuff. I'm
Can't
surprised I remembered that.
Wow. Okay, all right. Well, good for you. All right, is there anything else you want to add?
I don't think so. I think that pretty much covers it, but I had a great time competing. And like I said, I wouldn't mind being a judge in a future episode, especially if my friend Joel Charles is competing.
All right. I like that. Remember he did the Bill Clinton?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Brian. Like I told you, I'm from Minnesota, so they weren't happy at all with Michigan, the state
They're all
your
dead to me,
mother's
all
from.
of
Was
them.
like, What'd you say?
They're all dead to me.
All the judges?
Yep.
All the judges?
Yep. Not one of them liked me.
You're right. And they did not like Michigan?
In fairness, I never said I like Michigan either.
No,
So,
you said your mother's from Michigan, correct?
yes, and she left of her own will. So
Well, you know, yes, you're right. And they didn't know where you were from, Long Island, Boston. So I don't know if they were listening 100%. But
if they thought I was from Boston, they really, and I
Joel
really
Essen,
don't like their judgment.
Yeah. All right. So your sentence first was life in Michigan, which was called the dead state. What do you think about that? How do you feel about Michigan, where your mother was from, being called the dead state?
It's not incorrect. I've seen deader, but you know, I've been to like rural Pennsylvania. There's not a whole lot to do there.
All right,
Yeah.
so you're okay with that part. How do you feel about your sentence to live there for the rest of your life? And then they gave you a little bit of leniency, and they said 99 years, but live with an Italian family and learn how to cook.
I live with an Italian family as it is. So you know what? It's exactly the same.
So you want to keep your sentence where you stay? So do you have a counter sentence? Like, would you like to stay in New York and do what you're doing? And how is your cooking, by the way?
Oh, my cooking is très magnifique.
So you are a good cook.
I mean, I would say so.
Would you make Tanya meatballs and pasta, Judge Tanya?
Tanya was the nicest, so maybe. The other two, oh my God, no, never.
Ooh, you'd rather see them starve than feed them at your Sunday dinner, huh?
Yeah, no. That's Sunday dinner. It's sacred. You don't get that. You got to earn that.
Ooh. What else would you like to say to our judges, Brian?
I forget the judge's name, but one of them said I look like an accountant. And I was like, I took offense to that. I was like, no, dude, I don't look like an accountant. I look like a Mets fan. All right, let's get that correct. You can do better with your grills. All right.
There was a Joel Charles that said you look like his accountant.
Yeah.
And you say you look like a Mets fan, which
Yeah.
is a baseball team. Okay.
Sure is.
Okay.
Right, Joelle, we're coming to get you.
We are.
Well, he was one of the three judges. There was Tanya Lewis and Jonathan Liebman, and you guys can, whatever you want to say about any of them is fine.
I liked Jonathan when he said there's too many Long Island comics, and I was like, dude, you look like a Rodney Dangerfield clone that got like thrown through Google Translate like 17 times, and you're telling me there's too many Long Island comics. I don't know
There
if you
you
want to
go.
be
There you
throwing
go,
stones in a
Judge
glass house like that.
Jonathan. Okay, all right. All right, good.
Yeah, and Joelle's wig looked like a surgical cap or shower cap.
Well, that was part of the bit. We had this so they could wear their judge wigs, but okay, that's funny.
Yeah, and I agree with Tanya that hers made her look like Princess Leia.
Yeah, that was cute. That was
Mhm.
All right, so Brian, do you have any interest in being a judge for the next Comics on Trial?
Absolutely, yeah, I would love to. It seems like a fun time. It's it's much easier to watch comedy and critique it than it is to do it, so that's always a plus. Yeah, it'd be really, really fun.
And is there any judge from this show that you'd like to see be a contestant?
All of them. Let's do it. Turn the tables on them, baby. Let's go.
That's great. That's great. Well, I'd like to thank you so much for participating. Is there any